It's showtime, folks. Enjoy the show.
What day is it? Could you please tell me? What day is it? I'm confused, you see. Is it Sunday? No. Is it Monday? No. Is it Tuesday, Bluesday, Betterware, Tuesday? No. Is it Wednesday? No. Is it Thursday? Shut up. Is it Friday, Saturday, Betterware, Saturday? Maybe it's tomorrow and maybe it's not. Maybe it's yesterday. I just forgot. Maybe it's tomorrow and maybe it's not. Maybe it's yesterday. I just forgot. Hey, what day is it? Could you please tell me? What day is it? What day is it? I'm confused today. Oh!
And now, from the apocalypse, it's his bunker, it's his rules, it's his game show. Klaatu Varada, Nico, your host, Devin Pike.
Somehow I get the feeling if he would have been driving Gort, things would have ended up a little bit differently in Washington, D.C. Welcome to Universal Remote, the online quiz show of production value equal to or greater than several international news organizations. Live and direct from Network 23 alongside my two present co-hosts and Chemo Kitties, Woody and Leslie on scoring, and Pigman, our director of marketing and merchandising. My name, of course, is Devin Pike. Thank you very much for joining us for our weekly trivial diversion. Happy Labor Day to you all. Now go, rise up, smash the proletariat, patriarchy, and bring honor back to the working class. That's just a suggestion. As for the rules, it is incredibly simple for you to play. All you have to do is head to universalremote.tv/live. Then play along by putting your answers in the chat window. That's either on your right if you're on your desktop or down at the bottom on your mobile. And remember, you can still hear the questions being asked if you just want to leave the chat window up if you're on your phone or on an iPad, so you don't have to keep slapping back and forth, whatever. So, the first three people who answer each question correctly get the points. In the first half of the game, that means 30 for first, 20 for second, 10 for third. And a new rule for Season 2, everyone who gets a correct answer in before the next question appears in the chat gets 5 points. And all those values double in the second round. And here's a reminder, you know, because we have to keep adding in things because people keep trying to nudge and jab. None of the answers will count if they are placed into the chat before the questions appear. That's because Woody and Leslie will ignore them because that's the dividing line for it. It's kind of like hitting the buttons on track and field before the starter gun. You foul out and, well, I could have said actually in track and field, but I don't know how many athletes there are. I know my friends. So, all of the points from Season 2 will be tallied up at the end of the year to win the entire internet, and that is up to date as of last Monday's game. We'll be updating it again tomorrow morning, maybe a little bit later. We'll see how froggy I'm feeling. So, pot's right. We're locked in. Let's wheel them around and get underway with our first category of the evening. That, of course, is always pay attention. It's our weekly dive into the past 7 days of pop culture happenings. Let's see how many of you are actually reading the articles and not just clicking likes on the headlines. Here we go. Question number 1. After 7 seasons spread out across 17 years, this beloved series' creator confirmed this show's cancellation via Twitter this weekend. Sad news, and it's something that the show's viewers had been thinking about for a while, but this is how it works. We find out via Twitter. That's how everything finds out. You know, we get these news updates, whatever. All right. Question number 2. A chemistry teacher used Cameo to hire this cultural icon for messages like, the more you know, the further you'll go, and, yo, syllabus, you gotta do it, you gotta read it. I signed up for a Cameo account. No, they haven't approved me yet. I don't know why. I think it'd be fun. I'd love to give motivational messages to people who don't have any idea who I am. I think it'd be incredibly fun. So, hashtag hire Devin for Cameo. I don't know. Maybe you at them on Twitter or whatever. All right, question 3. The cast of this 80s classic film is producing a table script read to benefit the Democratic Party of Wisconsin. And that very same cast roasted Ted Cruz on Twitter for getting butthurt about it. A lot of great table reads going on. I've been a part of a few of them, but this one, I'll definitely be dialed in for it. I don't even live in Wisconsin. That's just how it works. Finally, question number 4. Because I'm an 80s kid, I missed seeing some films from the 90s become classics that a generation of latchkey kids hold sacred, like this 1989 Shelley Long film that announced a sequel this week. I had to talk with Roy Buckingham, who is my arbiter for all things gay, because that's just what I've appointed him. And he says apparently there is a lineup between millennial gays and millennial girls, that they all like exactly the same thing. So I had no idea one way or the other. All right, that wraps it up for Pay Attention. Let's move briefly along to round number 2. Star Trek Middle Decks. With the CBS All Access series Below Decks showing life away from the command crew. And guys, it's really damn funny. It's a really well done show. So if you've been turning your nose up at it, get down off your high horse, Trekkies. Trust me, it's a hell of a lot of fun. We thought we would salute the recurring characters who weren't listed each week in the opening credits of Trek through its 50-plus years. Here we go. Question number 1. Before Chief O'Brien became the greatest crew in Starfleet history, this singing lieutenant took over engineering when he was infected with the naked time disease and almost got murdered by Kodos' daughter. Very memorable pieces for both of them. I'll take you home again, Kathleen. Never even knew the song before that episode. Question number 2. Several Next Generation episodes featured this rebellious Bajoran who wound up boinking Riker, regressed to a 12-year-old in a transporter accident, and then jumped ship to join the Maquis. Pretty decent little arc for this Bajoran. Really well done. All right, question 3. Being on Voyager was no picnic, even if you're Harry Kim and could never get promoted past ensign no matter how... All right, sorry, I'm digressing. This was the first kid born on Voyager in the Delta Quadrant, was killed, replaced by a duplicate, and then was playtime buddies with 7 of 9. At one point, you actually hear her mother bitching at her across the comm links. What was her name? See, you gotta pay attention to all of it. You don't just have to pay attention to Next Generation. And our 4th and final question of this category and of the first round. Every bar has one character who sits in one spot, barely does anything except drink, and never speaks. Who was this in Quark's bar on Deep Space Nine? And the character did have a name. We actually heard it. They used it later. They made it up backstage or behind the scenes and just wound up as a part of the show's nomenclature. Talky today. Very, very talky. All right, kiddies, that wraps it up for Star Trek Middle Decks and for the first round, which of course means that it leads us up to snack time. All right, first things first, I wanted to plug the wonderfully unhinged game show that runs over on the free play Arcade's Twitch channel. It is the celebrity matching game. It's hosted by Universal Remote alumnus Danny Gallagher. It's usually the live matching game. I've been a panelist for it a few times in that incarnation. But this week, they've got an extra special panelist that makes it the celebrity matching game. That would be voice acting royalty Rob Paulsen, whom you know from Animaniacs, Rick and Morty, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, damn near anything in the last 3 decades that requires VO work. Rob Paulsen is an amazing human being, and the show on Thursday is going to benefit the Extra Life organization, which brings gaming consoles into children's hospitals across the country. So be sure to tune in, watch, and donate. It's a Thursday at 8 p.m. Central. There's the address. It's twitch.tv/freeplayarcade. And of course, I had the snack time card up so you couldn't see the gorgeous artwork for it. There it goes. I was like, why am I looking at that? Okay, fine. Excellent. All right, so once again, Thursday, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5-7, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I wanted to give a word tonight about tonight's apparel. If you've been paying attention, I've worn a different shirt during each Universal Remote live cast. Some of them are favorites from my collection. Others are message shirts that I've gotten specifically for the show. And tonight's is from one of my favorite small press companies out of Houston. It's Super Yaki. And every single thing in her store makes me gleeful. Not only does she give mad love to one of my favorite writer-directors, Ryan Johnson, but she's got so many great shirts. Let's see. Judy Greer should have been the lead. Always truthful, no matter what. Here's one of my favorites. Be nicer to Kelly Marie Tran, you jags. I actually wrote a column about that, and, absolutely necessary notice for that. Oh, God. A deep cut from one of my all-time favorite movies, Howard the Duck. This features the band that Howard had in high school, Howard and the Heartbreakers. Why did my Siri just kick on for that? That's really horrifyingly annoying. All right, so, and it's not just shirts that she has on the shop either. She's got water bottles. She's got stickers like this. Nominate Toni Collette, you cowards. She has that on a shirt as well. That one's out of print, but I'm stalking her updates constantly. So if you love movies any deeper than what the studios put out for their merch collections, once again, go visit superyaki.com, and you can follow her on Twitter at superyakistuff. You can also sign up for her email list on the site. Trust me, you'll be incredibly glad you did. All right. That's all that. Okay, interesting. Let's look at the scores. So, going into halftime, we have a tie. So, Lisa is in 4th place with 70 points. John Gamero and Rob Irvin are tied with 85 points. And the lovely Jackie Leaf, the Whispering Leaf herself, is in the lead right now with 120 points. But again, as I tell each and every one of you every single time, oh, I need to talk about the scores. Yeah, we need to do the scores. Let's see. Need to go back for that. So sorry, I meant answers. So there's that. Let's see. The show cancellation put on Twitter by Jackson Public, the writer-creator of The Venture Brothers, confirmed that it would not be coming back for an 8th season. I am heartbroken. I love that damn show. And he confirmed it on Twitter after it had been a long, because it's a long time between seasons. And they wind up, Adult Swim said, nope, we're not doing it anymore. And I think he's known for about a year and hasn't done that. So a chemistry teacher, all right, I'm just going to show you this, because this might be the best use of Cameo that I've ever seen. So take a look at this on the ticket.
Hello everyone, welcome to Camp 60. I'm Dr. Benny. I'll be the instructor for this class. Today, I have a very special guest who has a very important message for you all.
A message from Big Snoop Deal Double G to all the university students. Yo, syllabus. You gotta do it. You gotta read it.
Why is that, Snoop?
Man, I'm telling you. The more you know, the further you go. Tell them Snoop Dogg sent you. Syllabus. I know all about it. Catch up so we can have a conversation. Don't be late. Let's go.
Okay, Snoop. Thank you for dropping the word of wisdom. Hey, you heard my man. Have you read my syllabus yet? Go to this link and start reading the syllabus. I'm going to catch up with Snoop right now, so peace.
I want to be enrolled in his class. That's just incredibly damn cool. $750 it costs to hire Snoop for Cameo. I'd only charge $20. The cast of The Princess Bride and Ted Cruz got into it on Twitter when the person who absolutely did not kill 5 co-eds at SMU, or is definitely, his father was definitely not the Zodiac killer. Ted Cruz got really pissed off when he found out that the Princess Bride cast was doing a live cast read for the Democratic Party of Wisconsin. So Troop Beverly Hills 2 was just announced this week as well. Beloved film for all millennials. I know it had Shelley Long in it. That's the extent of my knowledge for Troop Beverly Hills. Kevin Thomas Riley was the singing engineer crewman, lieutenant, on Star Trek, the original series. Ro Laren was the Bajoran character on The Next Generation. Naomi Wildman was the child that was first born on Voyager, then killed off. Then they brought her back as a duplicate, and all the rest of that. Frickin' Voyager. And if you didn't know that the bar at Quark's bar on DS9 always had Morn sitting exactly where he sat all the time through 78 episodes, then obviously you weren't paying attention on Deep Space Nine. Let's move right along to round number 3. That, of course, would be Oh Canada, America's Hat. They give us the greats Nathan Fillion, Celine Dion, Poutine. Come November, I might have to emigrate there if you people don't pay attention and vote. For the following questions, identify the Canadian TV show that I'm talking about. Here we go. Question number 1. Ghostbusters writer Harold Ramis was the head writer for this show's first season. Once again, Harold Ramis was the head writer for this television show's first season, one of Canada's great exports. I drink 4 of these a day. 19 bathroom visits. Question number 2. Ellen Page starred as Mr. Leahy's daughter in the second season of this comedy. And I gotta tell you, man, the viewers of this show are a bloody cult. You can't throw a stick without finding one fervent fan of this show. Question number 3. In Kim's Convenience, what is Mr. Kim's favorite Major League Baseball team? Once again, Mr. Kim's favorite Major League Baseball team in Kim's Convenience. That's question 3. And question 4 is an audio clue. What show's theme is Pigman singing right here?
You can tell me that your dog ran away. Then tell me it took 3 days. I've heard every joke. I've heard every word you're saying.
Once again, identify that show's theme song. I think I'm going to play it again. I'm going to play it just one more time. Yeah, I'm going to do that.
You can tell me that your dog ran away. Then tell me it took 3 days. I've heard every joke. I've heard every word you're saying.
I do love Pigman. So, all right, that wraps it up for Oh Canada.
You can tell me that your dog ran away.
Oh God, no, Pigman, we're done. Thank you. We didn't need it a third time. Maybe we did. I shouldn't have cut him off. I'm going to find a package or something really horrible in my package. All right, fourth and final category for tonight is, we're bringing it back, it is Top Shelf. It's like the staff picks at Blockbuster, but instead the stacks are compiled by me, Woody, Pigman, and Leslie. I think this is a Leslie pick. So tonight, we hope that you watched this film from 1998. Question number 1. In the film, we follow Preston Myers as he goes to a post-graduation party with the intent to confess his undying love to the girl he's had a crush on since freshman year. What song was playing on the radio as a sign that it is meant to be? And you must have both the name of the song and the artist for credit on this. Once again, what song is playing on the radio as a sign that Preston is supposed to be professing his undying love? Right. Question 2. An angel gives Preston sage advice when his attempt to glean meaning from the artist behind question number 1's answer fails. Which actor plays that fallen angel? Obviously, this premise is flawed. Barry Manilow always works. Well, you know part of that answer, but you can't go back and change your answer. You can't. I won't allow it. I gave it away. I suck. Question number 3. Sheep! You're all sheep. Bah! What was the Earth Girl complaining about? Bah! This isn't a sheep, but it's a goat. By the way, I found out who sent, oh God, what did we name you? We named it something wonderful. I'm gonna have to go back and look what we named the goat. I am so sorry. Goat's my home. Damn it, I forgot completely. And our final question for the evening, what film are we talking about in this category for Top Shelf? What film is this? If you've gotten the last 3 answers, that one should be a breeze. Should be a breeze. All right. Kiddies, that is going to wrap it up. As the scores are tabulated, I do want to remind everybody of a few things, not only about the celebrity matching game on Thursday at 7 p.m. on twitch.tv/freeplayarcade, but also get checked. Get checked. Get checked. Get checked. Go to cancer.org. Find out what you need to be doing to get everything checked on the right schedule. You know, find out, there's a certain thing for people when they're 30, when they're 40, when they're 50, when you're a man, when you're a woman. Everything else, please get checked. Oh, you got to be kidding me. The other thing is, make sure you're registered to vote. There are less than 60 days until the general election, and depending on what state or municipality that you're in, your registration deadline is going to be sometime in the next month. So go to your state's registration pop, and let's take a look. All right. Tie for third. All right. Yeah. All right. I'm going to have to unleash it. Yes, there is a tie for third place, which means we have to unleash the fucking tiebreaker. So, let's see who it is. So, Jackie and Hillary, you are tied for third. This will determine who is on the podium and who isn't. Your question is this. The closest to the pin wins. In the United States and Canada, how many feature films were released in the calendar year 2019? Once again, whoever gets closest, you can go over. That's not Price is Right. Closest to the pin wins. In the United States and Canada, how many feature films were released in 2019 according to the Motion Picture Associations of America and Canada? All right, I think the answers are in. And we'll wait for those to pop up in the score. All right, here we go. Oh, let's do the answers first. Let's see. Of course, Harold Ramis was the head writer for the first season of SCTV. Ellen Page was Mr. Leahy's daughter in the second season of The Trailer Park Boys, a show that I don't get. I've tried watching it. It was forced upon me. Just didn't get it. People love it. All art is subjective. In Kim's Convenience, Mr. Kim loves the Toronto Blue Jays, and Pigman was singing the theme song to the phenomenal series Corner Gas. Love, love, love Corner Gas. On Top Shelf, Preston Myers heard Mandy by Barry Manilow. You had to get both the artist and the song for credit for that answer. Jenna Elfman was the angel who was giving Preston sage advice. The Earth Girl was complaining about uncut soda rings. All you have to do is just see one tortoise, and you will slice those bastards open every single time. And the movie, of course, was Can't Hardly Wait. Now that the tie has been resolved, let us now... Wait, what? Okay. I thought... Okay, yeah, all right. I just wanted to make sure on that. Okay, I see it. All right, third place, 140 points. Jackie Leaf, congratulations. John Gamero in second with 225. And I swear I'm going to have to make horror the entire next show to level the playing field, because once again, the Iron Man has come back around. It is DJ Bam himself, Rob Irvin, on yet another batch of Universal Remote. Kids, that wraps it up for Monday night. Don't remember to tell your friends. Anybody who brings in a new player at the outset gets double points for the first round, and so does that new player. So that's basically it. Thank you very much. Don't forget to get checked. Please be safe out there. It is a ridiculous time. Take time to be kind. On behalf of Woody, Leslie, Pigman, Shelby, and myself, my name is Devin Pike. Be safe. Have a wonderful week. See you back here next Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern. Sorry, 9 p.m. Central for another episode of Useful.